This is a brief instructional tutorial on how to attach multiple documents to a Google slide or another document to submit as one as a artifact or whatever your use would possibly be. The first thing I've done is created a slide that would allow for me to, and I just left it as how it was. So if you want to give it a name, then give it a name. Oops. I'm the Google educator. So follow me on Instagram. All right. So first thing I did is made possible that I have my links somewhere to link to. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this particular, which is a slide, but I've designed it. And what you have to do, you have to share, and within sharing, make sure that the option on the bottom is set for anyone with the link. So it has to be, there's several options, but this one in particular is anyone with the link, because you want the person that is uh, viewing your documents to see. I copy the link, click done, go back to the particular one that I want to, and you can title that one. And I've titled it, click here for access. You're finding the hyperlink um, option up here, and I'm pasting that in here. Now let me be specific to make sure that people don't share yours. You change these last word that said sharing, you change it to copy. Again, you change sharing to copy. You don't have to, but that's actually a good piece of advice. So I've done this with the first portion. I want to link another one. So I'm going to link a sheet. So I'm going to link this sheet the same way, and I want to make sure that this sheet is public. Now I'm not going to do that, make it public, because it's actually some information is classified, and I'm not sending it anywhere, but I would change that again to anyone with the link, but I'm not going to do that. And then I make sure I copy that. If I didn't, let me make sure I grab that copy link, hit done, come out, go back to the one that I want to send off for as my artifact. I do that right here, and I find my hyperlink option feature and paste it, and so forth. Now I'll do one more. As a matter of fact, let me do this one right here, and that's just a repeat. I'll make sure that it's accessible. It says anyone. It has to stay on anyone for your viewers to be able to see it. And the last one is a little different. So now let me do this one. The last one is just a tad bit different. I'm going to do a Google form. Now keep in mind that all these items need to be Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Form, Google Sheet. If you want to integrate PowerPoint, my suggestion is for you to change it and convert it to a Google slide, and because the interaction will be difficult. Okay, so now we're here in a Google form. I will click on view, because if you do the send option, there's some other ways of doing this, but the safest option is to click on view. So this form will be particularly the way you want your recipients to access it. You highlight and copy from your browser. Do not try another way, because it can actually create issues. Like I said, there are other ways of doing it, but I'm giving you the safest way. Now, if you've copied this out of your browser, you find the slide that you want to add this to, and you don't have to do this on separate slides. I'm just doing this because that was how I was asked to do it the last time someone asked me to do this. And here we go. Now, how do I submit this? A couple of different ways. You can either, since you now have a combined slide, you can either email this, you can also share it to the person that you would like to share it with, if that's an option, and add their name. You'll still be the owner of the document, and then you have to make sure you take away the restrictions on the main document as well, and make sure you make it anyone with the link option. So that's one way to do that. Another way to do it, and this is, I think, the way I explained this to my last participant. You click on File, then you go all the way down and you choose. You have so many different options, but the safest one, if you want your recipients to be able to access everything in a easy fashion, click on PDF document. Now this is going to create a PDF document. I'm going to save it under book report, just what the title is. It will save. Now let's take a look. It's saved in the bottom left hand corner. And as it opens, well, ooh, it turned into a PDF, and it is hyperlinked. So even though it's not the format it was before, these items are still hyperlinked. Let me show you. Voila. And that's all I have for you today. Any more questions? Feel free to reach out to me. My email is in the description section on the bottom of this YouTube video. And please don't forget to subscribe and follow.